Hello and welcome. I'm your host, Lou. I'm joined on this actually very sunny, very lovely Christmas Eve morning by my co-host, Alex Wong. Bro, you look real fresh, man. You hit the sauna recently?
Yeah, man, happy birthday to you. You turned 33 yesterday. You
Sick.
organized your own birthday. That's really mature of you.
It's very rare, to be
And
honest. As you know, I hate doing shit on my birthday, but
yeah, I don't know why do you hate your birthday again? What's the backstory? Your dad like didn't give you a gift when you were 7 or something?
no, man. My
Oh,
dad's
okay.
always cared for me.
Oh, okay, yeah. I don't know. You guys look kind of frosty when I met you guys last week. It was kind of
Really?
weird.
What do you mean?
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't want to say
That's,
anything
that's my
'cause
pops, man. Come on, man.
yeah,
That's
but
my
what happened?
pops, man. Sabansu.
Why don't you like you don't like being the center of attention or something?
No, I mean, first off, I get plenty of attention just through doing media in the first place, right? So, it's definitely one of those things where I'm not like fiending for it at all.
Mm.
And then I think the other part, I think it's just like I usually take the day to like be really contemplative and reflective.
Nice, nice. Fake
I'm,
deep. Yeah.
yeah, I'm always like, if like I'm not ready to present myself until I'm my best self, and I'm like, you know what? Most birthdays I don't feel like my best self, so
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's actually the main reason, you know what I mean? But people gotta love themselves, it's a
No,
lifelong lesson to learn, and
you should
I'm
love you
closer
should
to it
love
now than I
yourself
was
more,
before,
man.
man.
You
Dog, I
should
love
love
myself a lot
yourself.
more now than when I was 22 or 23. So it's a
Yeah,
lot
no,
of
I
progress
think
made in a decade. It wasn't just
no,
Ghost of
it's
Yote. I also added a little self love.
yeah, no, we wow, I didn't know that comment stuck with you, bro. Yeah,
Nothing changed, dog. I just
no, we
added
went
Atsu.
we went to we went to sauna on
That's right.
Geary
Yeah.
and hit up the steam room. I had my first ever cold plunge
Whew.
experience,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
which was great. And I gotta say, I mean, this is not even an ad. Like the food at sauna is great. Like
Yeah,
they
yeah,
have
yeah.
a little restaurant area downstairs. I heard they hired the chefs from like Prime Seafood or something like that. So
It's fire, man. Food is
yeah,
fire.
no, highly recommend.
Great
I think
experience.
if you don't have anything to do with the boys, for a Christmas or for a birthday, it's a good idea, man. Just hitting up like
Yeah,
a spa sauna type, like
yeah.
yeah, it's some grown man shit. You know what I'm
No, it was
saying?
real grown, man. It was real grown activities. I appreciate you guys for coming through. SANA on Geary, of course. You guys know
Sauna.
Alex
Yeah,
Wong is suddenly the Geary enthusiast. Okay,
yeah,
this man
man.
been on every spot. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Where you
catch
at
me at
Baldessari next time?
okay. I'm about to say, yeah, about to sorry. Catch me at Dottie's.
Get you at
Yeah.
Dottie's.
Yeah, Adana's. Yeah.
Yeah, Dottie's,
Dottie's, Donna's, like I'm
Blood
everywhere, bro.
Brothers. You get at
Dairy
the Blood Brothers?
Freeze.
Yeah,
I
Dairy
got I
Freeze.
got the triple D's right there, man. Okay,
Good
maybe
behavior. Come
I
on,
need
man.
I need a different name for that. All right. Yeah, Banter Pod is coming on Friday, guys.
Banta,
So
banta,
lock
banta.
in. I think we're gonna be going live at noon.
Sick, sick, sick.
If you have nothing to do on Boxing Day, like if you're not going to Best Buy to line up for a 85-inch TV,
I'm actually
make
going to Best Buy
sure
right after this.
for
George, if you're
what?
listening to this, you're getting a Kindle for Christmas.
Oh my god, a Kindle?
Well,
What
he's
kind of
got long commutes now,
2005
man.
ass gift is that, man?
You can read the
You,
Count of Monte Cristo on the bus.
you can load books on like Spotify these days, man. You
Yeah,
don't
the
need a
phone's too
Kindle.
distracting, man. Come on.
Oh my god. Yeah,
By
Banter
the way, I'm
Pod on
gonna
Friday.
advocate. I'm gonna advocate for Christmas pods to be Santa pods instead of Banta pods.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
terrible.
We got Panda pod, we got Slander
Oh my
pod, we got Banta
god.
pod.
Santa Pod is not
We
bad.
got
Well, you know
Ranta
what?
pod when I'm
It
yelling.
is gonna be a Santa Pod because let you guys know that for anybody who submits questions, we're gonna pick top 5 questions, or it's gonna win a merch package from Hello and
Ooh,
Welcome. So put that out on IG yesterday. I believe the IG questions are now closed, but you can email me info@stevenlebron.com. It's funny how when you put out that you'll give away merch, how much people actually try and
mm,
send in questions. So
really?
yeah, guys, like just a hint, like don't be asking like, hey, should the Raptors trade for Nick Richards? Like, come on, guys. Like that's not the vibe. I got a couple of those, got a couple Nick Richards,
Straight to
yesterday.
trash.
Guys, straight to trash.
Yep.
Like it's more, got another one yesterday. Would you rather go a year without with no knees or no elbows? That's on the
Uh,
right track. That's on the
yeah,
right track. So info@stevenlebron.com. Get your questions in, and
yeah.
with the top 5 questions selected by me, we'll win a Hello and Welcome merch package. Start your year off right.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yo, I love spending that P&L, man. Come on, bro. It's
Yeah,
fire.
honestly,
For the fans, no, anything for the fans, you know what I mean?
I'm balling on a budget.
All those super chats you guys send in, we get that right back to the streets, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah,
Except for
no,
Roberts,
I'm
though. Roberts, we put straight in our pocket. Shouts to Rob.
Yeah, shout
Hope
out to
you're
Robert.
enjoying. Where's Rob, man? He lives in Bermuda or something.
No, he's in Hawaii, man. Yeah.
Oh, he's in Hawaii. Enjoy. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyways, yeah, today we're gonna talk about the Raptors, yeah, and and then look ahead to the
Yeah.
Christmas Day schedule tomorrow. But hey, Raptors, nice bounce back win last night.
Oh, we needed it. Matt
We
Matt
really
Devlin
needed
style,
it.
bro. We needed that. We needed that. Honestly, my takeaway is I wish we play the Miami Heat every week.
Yeah,
They've been sliding
They-
like crazy. I
they've
don't
been
know.
crumbling, eh? Yeah.
Yeah, like they look like the worst team in the league sometimes, which like mostly is they went so they had this like remember I can't believe we end up talking about this all the time, but always organically. You know, remember I kept talking about they had the no screen offense.
Yeah, that's
You know
right.
what I mean?
Yeah.
So
The
people
no balls off, no ball
Yeah,
screens. Yeah,
no ball screen offense.
yeah.
And then like just like what happened last year with the Grizzlies. Remember the Grizzlies started well and then their season imploded as well. Teams are like, "Oh, you guys just don't run ball screens and you guys just swing it and try to drive." Well, shit, we know what to do with that. So like the Raptors last two games, I mean, the Raps defense has been decent and has been good. But they've held them to 96 points, and then last night only 91. And 91 was only because Norm started like getting free garbage points at the end there. That really should have ended in the 80s. Like, yeah, man, Raps kind of dominated the Heat, and honestly, they kind of played soft too, man. I can Colin Murray-Bowles getting 8 offensive rebounds. Like, damn, bro, I thought Khalil Ware and Bam Adebayo would be a good 2 center lineup. They didn't do shit. So it was great
Man,
stuff though. We needed that.
I think it might be time to put Bam Adebayo in the worst contracts in the NBA
Oh
situation.
my god.
I'm just saying, man. I'm
What's
just
Bam
saying.
making? I think
Bam is not-
Is it Supermax?
Bam is not that dude, man.
Well, he is a dude for sure.
Yeah,
Like,
but he's not that guy that you should be paying like franchise-altering money to build a team around.
Yeah, so Bam this year's making 37, but it jumps to 50 next year, 54, and then 58. Wow, who do you think you got? Chelsea Clinton? Like this is
No, this is what I'm saying, man.
damn.
Yeah, thank God for the Heat, though. If not, I think the Raptors would be like losers of like 9 of their last 10.
Yeah, well, we've beaten the Heat twice. We've caught the Heat at a good time, and Milwaukee as well. I mean, Milwaukee was a good time too. But I mean, look, Raptors are 18-13 at this point in the season, and actually, it was interesting after the game. Darko was asked, I believe, by Tim Reynolds of the Associated Press, who's a known fan of the Raptors. Okay, we'll just put that out there. Tim's on our side, and he was asked
Our dinner friend from Vegas.
our dinner friend from Vegas, exactly. And he asked Darko essentially about where the Raptors are this season, and I think this kind of launches into a good discussion that we're going to have in terms of what are the expectations around the Raptors. But let's first hear from their head coach, Darko Rakovic.
Last season for us was exactly what it was supposed to be. It was about developing the team. It was about young guys getting a lot of opportunities. And a lot of our young guys that were, 4 rookies and one player that was in the second year that played a lot of minutes. That is starting to pay dividends for us. They're obviously now in a little bit different roles because they might be playing a little bit less minutes, but they're still learning how to be efficient in those minutes and how to affect winning. So everything that was happening last year was completely fine. We were exactly where we needed to be. Right now, we're exactly where we want to be. Every team in this league is going to have ups and downs. Don't have any mistake about that. And unfortunately, we had a couple of injuries that slowed us a little bit down, but this group of guys have a lot of resiliency. They're really trying to bounce back. We as an organization, if somebody before the start of the season told us that, going into Christmas break, we're going to be 18-13, we would sign up for all of that. So, we're really excited where this team is going. We understand that this is a process. We understand that this is not the way we play right now. That's not a finished product. We're just going to continue working hard and believing in each other and just stay on the path.
Always
There you go.
always a positive cat, man.
Oh, man.
Darko's always a positive cat.
He's Adam Silver. He's the Mr. Silver Lining, man. Like he's legit gonna find the silver lining in anything. And honestly, like I'm not even trying to put that comment down because like I think he's right. Like if anyone told us, hey, right before Christmas, Will and Alex are gonna bang out a pod just because we kind of need to, and the Raptors are 18-13, we'd be honestly I would have been jumping up and down for that. Now, granted, like the season has been so up and down. And so right now, even though the Raptors won last night, it is still more of a down period for the team. But I do think that like that perspective from Darko, I think was actually very, was very valuable. And I don't even think that there's sometimes where obviously sugarcoating things, like after losing by 25 to the the Celtics at home type of thing. But like this is not one of those. I think that this is actually like pretty valuable progress. It's not going to happen overnight, even though it felt like it did happen overnight. It's not going to happen overnight.
I mean, I think that's fair. Like looking at just like big picture, like them being like 5 games over 500 and stuff. But I think it's just like since RJ's been out, they've had so many of these measuring stick games, like the NBA Cup game against the Knicks. I would argue the 2 games against the Celtics.
Yep.
There's probably 1 or 2 more in there, and it's like I think clearly we see like that this team is flawed, right?
Oh, for
like
sure.
this is not a team that I think even with RJ back, with the roster the way it is right now, it like has like another step that they can take. I feel like I think it's more for me. It's like I think we had all these questions coming into the season. A lot of questions about whether this was the right starting 5 to commit to. Needing development from some of the younger guys, and also asking the question of like whether Darko is the right coach to take this team to the next level. And I feel like all those questions are still open.
Yep.
Right. And I think that's like the if you're to be kind of negative about it, that's like the more concerning part is that none of those things have really been answered. And like you can look at the record, the 9-game win streak was nice and all of that stuff, but it's like you look at the team and the questions are still the same, right? And
Yeah,
those
for
are
sure.
long-term questions.
No, there are long-term questions, and these guys don't get infinite rope to like figure it out. You know what I mean? Like, if you're in Bobby's position, some of these guys you got to decide on pretty much right now. You know what I mean? Like, RJ is going into the second last year of his contract, and like, next year will be the last year of his contract. You got to make a decision in terms of is he a long-term piece for you or not. Obviously, you wanted to evaluate, okay, if you did want to move on from RJ, who are the young shooting guards that you've drafted? Are they ready? Well, then you've also had this opportunity where a lot of these young guys have really struggled with that chance to sort of fill in. I mean, last night was okay because Jamison Battle saved the day, but realistically, Jamison Battle shouldn't have to be saving the day. You know what I mean? Like, Jakobi should be making that step. Grady should be making that step. And I think that's maybe the frustrating part was just like, the Raptors obviously this year are trying to take a next step in their development. They're not trying to actively lose games like they were last year. I mean, honestly, the Raptors should be even investigated for some of the tampering that happened last year in terms of the losing. Because it's like, remember we had games against Orlando at the end of the year where they were like, we're going to pull every starter. We're going to put in every G League guy.
Didn't they accidentally win 2 in Orlando?
They did. They fully won the Jakobi game by accident when they didn't try to. So there's all sorts of like factors that clearly point out to where they were last year. And then this year, they're not doing those shenanigans. They're actually trying to win. Now, granted, the frustrating part about trying to win is like these little margins all of a sudden matter. Like it matters that like Jacoby Walter turned the ball over. It matters that Grady couldn't hit an open 3. It matters that Jamal was like really erratic and didn't run the offense well. It matters that IQ, you know what I mean, wasn't strong in this matchup here or there. It's just like, these things start to matter. But I also think that that's part of the evaluation process. It's hard to evaluate anybody when you're in a losing season. Like, guys put up stats, no one cares. You're down 20, no one takes you seriously, no one game plans for you. Like, looking at the Raptors, I'm looking at teams actually game planning for the Raptors. Not like full-on playoff style, but, the book is out on some of these guys. Like, how to guard Brandon, how to guard Scotty, how to guard the Raptors' second unit in particular. They're seeing zones all the time. That's good. Those are productive things. And I think for a young team to learn how to grow past that, like they need to actually be first, faced with the fastball in the first place. Right. So in that perspective, like I think that, you would like for these young guys to grow faster because all of a sudden the games are now important and these guys look inadequate. But I don't know. Part of it, you also have to kind of go through it. You know what I mean? And the substantial improvements are definitely Brandon. Like, again, like the fact that he hasn't missed a single game all year, the fact that he's fit into the team seamlessly, hasn't upset anybody in terms of like, it's not like Scotty's like, oh, I got to share the ball with this guy or RJ or IQ. Like, no, everyone's like, we're thrilled to have you, Brandon. You're our closer right away. We're giving you the ball as much as possible, arguably even too much. And Brandon's like, look, I've worked on my body all summer. I've come in super mentally sharp and prepared. Seeing him as a professional every night, even the bucket getting is amazing. He's hit the game winner. He's played back at all-star level. It's just like, I don't know. I think that's like raised the level of almost everybody involved. You know what I mean? And I'm really thankful for Brandon at the Christmas break.
Yeah, I mean, like Scotty and Brandon for sure have been the highlights of this season. But again, it's like zooming out. I guess it's like if I asked you before the start of the season, like how many of the 5 starters could afford to like perform under expectations. And you probably say none. Like you probably need all 5 guys, right?
Yeah.
And right now, I think clearly, Jakob, whether you want to say it's injury related, part of that is that, and
Oh, it's
IQ,
definitely
like
injury related, man. Look at
those
him, bro.
two are the standouts right now of like,
Yeah.
we need more.
Hmm.
And I think a lot of people are clamoring to like trade IQ and stuff, and it's like that was a question coming into the season, right? You committed all this money to IQ. He's been on and off playing
Right.
and injured the last few seasons. Now he's going to run this team, and IQ has been super disappointing. And I think he in training camp, he was the guy that was being talked up, like, oh, IQ was
Best
so
shape of his
impressive
life.
today,
Yep.
best shape and all of this stuff. And I even just zoom in on the 2 games against Boston, like the guards over there on Boston thoroughly outplayed our guards.
Hmm. Yeah.
And he's been exposed in those big games. So for me, that's like a big question
Hmm.
right now. Is like, is IQ that guy?
So, I mean, that's definitely a huge question, and I don't think that the conclusion right now should be that he is that guy. I think that like that's a little bit too optimistic based on what he's shown. Um, the hard part, I think, with this is these are also the two guys that the Raptors have invested, the most into, right? Besides Scotty, right? Like IQ's literally on the books longer than Brandon Ingram. Jakob Poeltl was extended this past summer, and it's going to be on the books longer than Brandon Ingram. It's like that doesn't even make sense really when you think about it. So when they struggle, it's not just that they're struggling. It's like, yo, we might have to hold on to this bag for another 4 more years. Now I do think that like they're definitely at a low point in their careers in terms of like what IQ could do, especially for Jakob. I mean, even last year, Jakob had his best season. He was genuinely like the second most important Raptor last year, and the expectations were for him to continue at that level. Prior to this, he wasn't really an injury-prone player, and he never really did have back issues in this substantial way. So in that sense, I actually feel really bad for Jakob. Um, the IQ question for me is just like, man, like I think when the Raptors, if you zone back to like when we traded OG, right? Like clearly the Raptors needed a young point guard of the future. They had just lost Fred in free agency. We talked with Fred literally about how that whole process went. They tried it for like a half a year with Dennis Schroeder, and they were like, "Nah, we're good, man. Like we're good." So they just like dumped Dennis Schroeder off to the side. And then at that point, they were like, "We need to find a point guard of the future." And like the OG trade did represent the opportunity. I mean, people forget, but IQ was like the highlight standout from that return for OG. And it's like, bro, we traded OG. I know OG was gonna move on, but like OG is a great player, right? So we were hoping that IQ and Scotty were going to be like the future duo. The thing is, like in the 2.5 years we've seen them together, I'm just like they don't really have any chemistry with each other. You know what I mean? Like you never look at like two-man actions with IQ and Scotty the way you would envision at the start of it. I think part of that too is just like it's a little frustrating because with IQ you also see the limitations of his game. So when he's on, but he comes like really up and down, which I think for a point guard is difficult because you're supposed to sort of set the tone for the entire group. If anything, he's been better off the ball, whether he's been attacking closeouts, whether he's been catching and shooting. Right now, he's been cold. But you would, I guess, that expectation of like this is going to be a point guard, floor general who's going to create for you and get you difficult buckets and play tough. Like that's not really his game. You know what I mean? He's still kind of fundamentally the same player he was in New York, but now you just need to start him versus like you bring him as a sixth man. So that's the part that's been more concerning and disappointing. I mean, it's not like IQ can't play well. There's lots of good context where he plays well, but I thought he would be the main driver and creator of the offense, and he's just another guy who is a strong, a good finisher. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, like I mean, my biggest fear is that he's just miscast, and like you said, his best role is like what he did on the Knicks, kind of coming off the bench, and then you're obviously not committing like 30 million a year to have him be like your sixth man. I think the other tough part right now is just like watching all these shooting guards just like fumble their chance, and like just every game you don't know what you're getting. Most games you're getting nothing from guys like, I mean, Grady's just, I don't know what to do with Grady at this point. I might gotta leak that Gillette interview at midnight tonight.
Come on, bro. Come on.
Let me find those files and just do a little Christmas Day dump. Like Jacoby's been like fine. Ochai is forever just okay.
Yeah,
and like
he's okay, Obaji, man.
Yeah, no, that's actually really good.
Like that's
Yeah,
exactly who he is.
But like, I mean, you've asked this question too, like the point of this season. We're trying to win now. We're trying to develop. We're trying to do both, and it's like I think it might be time to just put Jamison Battle just like in the rotation, man. Like
Yeah.
he's been getting these spot minutes and stuff, but it's like I can't remember a time when Jamison Battle hasn't come into a game and just contributed.
Yeah, it was pretty damning yesterday because there was a play in the fourth quarter, and the game was still like, maybe 3-4 possessions. The Raptors were ahead, so like it's still a game. And the Raptors like did all the hard work, drew the defense inside, then kicked it out, and Grady was open, and they were like, "All right, Grady, knock down the three," and he just couldn't. Right, he like shanked that thing, and then Darko was like, "Nah, Grady, get out of here, man. Jamison, get back in the game." And literally the next play down, the Raptors drew in the defense, kicked it out, and Jamison knocked it down. And he wasn't even like on the 3-point line. He was like 2-3 feet back of the 3-point line, and he just cashed that thing. It's just like, and that's the tough part, right? Like for Grady, it's like they've invested a lot into him. They put a lot of time and even investment into that pick. You can always do like maybe they could have taken this guy, that guy. Even a guy like Keontae George, who's really been popping off for Utah right now, that was a huge discussion at that time. You remember, and it was like, well, like, I mean, I know Bobby saw this too because you and I were both there that day when we were, what was that event that Sportsnet put on, with Team Canada in terms of like that Summer Cup thing.
Yeah, whatever summer event that's at Ryerson.
Yeah, but basically it was like Team Canada versus Team USA, and Team USA in this case was just the team from Baylor, I believe. And Keontae George was there, and he put up 39 in that game. And I know Bobby was there because you ran up on Bobby and you were like, "Show me your phone. I want to see the trade text for KD."
Oh, Global Jam.
Global Jam. That's what it was. Yeah, shouts to Team Canada for Global Jam. But like, yeah, like I remember watching. I'm like, dog, this guy could create, and Raptors don't really have a point guard of the future. Like this would make a lot of sense. But you can put all that aside. I believe in Grady. I believe in the talent. I think last year the proof of concept was there for him to be a dynamic scorer for you who can come off screens and really fit into, a good offense. But this year, it just doesn't look as confident. Even watching him in warmups and stuff, he was kind of like missing a lot. And some of that, I noticed his back is a little bit back a little bit. I don't know. It doesn't feel his back is straight.
God, man, there's all these back problems on this team, man.
Him and Jakob just going back for back is crazy.
McKechnie used to put like a string on these guys' backs.
No, put these guys in corsets or something, man. It's not right, man. What's going on with these guys, man? But yeah, for whatever reason, the outside shot's not dropping, and then you see Grady just pressing. Like Grady and Jacoby are the two guys who come in the game, and I'm like, you guys are just like playing way too like maybe too hard, or like you know what I mean? Like they just make these like strange.
But that's what I'm
errors.
saying though. It's like I feel like they're kind of stuck in between right now in terms of like they're getting the opportunities, but none of the guys are really getting to play like 25, 30 minutes, right?
Yeah.
But then at the same time, none of them have like earned that right. So it's like I feel like they are pressing a little bit out there. Like, and Grady, I mean, Grady's been super disappointing for 2 out of 3 seasons now, right? Like you can point to last season, like he took a positive step, but like the rookie season was a wash.
Oh,
like he had to go to
crazy,
he had to go to 905.
But he bounced
and, like,
back though. He bounced back.
Yeah, he bounced back, but it's like, I mean, I don't know. Like, at what point do you look at, having drafted, like you said, spent time building up this prospect, but saying that, hey, he's just not going to be a fit. Like, he's not going to, like, how much time do you give that? And how much time do you give that within this season? Because clearly, like, that, like, when the bench comes in with those guys, like, you just don't know what you're getting from them night to night. And that's not a good formula for winning.
My new thing is I really don't like seeing Grady and Jacoby on the floor together. Like they're kind of similar-ish players, and when they're both tilting, it's like when you play when you straddle on blackjack and you're playing 2 hands, and then you're tilted, and all of a sudden you're losing money twice as fast. That's what the Raptors losing leads are twice as fast because Grady and Jacoby are both out there just like, I'm like, what are you doing, bro? Meanwhile, Battle just comes in, he's like, I know what I'm gonna do. And I'm just going to do it. And that's it. I'm not going to try to do too much. And I brought this point up on the show last night. I'm like, if you think about it, if you were to play one position on the Raptors, shooting guard is pretty good because, like Scotty and Brandon are holding it down. They're definitely the 2 top items in the scouting report, right? We got how to stop Brandon, how to stop Scotty. Then it's like, okay, you always got to factor for the big in some fashion, whether he's rolling to the basket or popping out like Mamu. And then IQ is obviously more of a threat. Like, dog, no one even thinks that the shooting guard is literally the 5th item on the scouting report. So it should be the easiest position to play on the team. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they're not even asking for that much. They're just asking for Jamison Battle activities, which is straight up just knock down a 3, make a good cut, don't get burned on defense, and definitely don't make a mistake with the ball. Like, stop turning the ball over. You guys don't even have the ball to turn the ball over.
Yeah, I mean, I think if Jameson Battle have been getting like regular minutes, I honestly think he'd be up there with Mamu in terms of like a really like nice surprise like off the bench this season. I just don't feel like Battle's gotten enough of the chances here.
No, he has got no chances. Even
No,
last
but I'm
night, he had
advocating-
a strong first half, and he still came in after Grady and Jacoby.
Yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time to bump Jameson up, man.
Damn.
Yeah, show some McNulty. Last thing here. I'm sure you talked about this last night, but
Yeah.
Masai spotted courtside.
Oh yeah.
Just
Hey, by the
there.
way, I want to give. I should have given you credit for this, man. You were the first guy to spot this. We were just chatting, and all of a sudden you were like, "Yo, that's Masai."
Yeah,
then-
no, but I was surprised no one like had talked about it like on Twitter or whatever.
Oh, sorry, hold on. That's not Masai. That's Darko. Yeah, there's Masai right there.
Yeah, I was like, is nobody watching Raps right now? Like, is it just me? Because
I mean-
clearly on every play you can see Masai next to Darko.
No. Yeah. So what do you got for me in this Masai situation? I know Masai brought his son there as well. I think Masai Jr.
Yeah.
Shouts to the mini.
Well, just speaking to people on the team, I think they weren't aware that he was going to show up to the game. We saw Larry Tenenbaum too as well, right?
So
Larry
Masai
Tenen-
just popped out.
Larry Tenenbaum. was
That's actually
No,
so funny, man.
I love Masai showing up and like seated in like the most prominent seat possible. Like you could have been in a suite. Like this guy's literally watching all the players that he signed to like $150 million deals.
Yeah.
Walk right by him every time he checks in. Like, holy! I'm sure he was there, whatever, in Miami on other business.
No, Masai
Yeah.
lives in Miami, or he has property in Miami.
Okay, yeah. But it's
Yeah,
just
he
so
bought that during the pandemic, I believe.
funny for him to be in such a prominent. It seems very anti-Masai because I feel like if Masai wanted to pop out to a
Yeah.
Raptors game, he would want to be kind of incognito.
Bro, Masai's
And-
classic move is standing in the tunnel like Brian Colangelo style.
Yeah.
Like, off to the side. Like, that was always his vibe.
Yeah.
So
I
it
wonder-
was interesting seeing him sit courtside. And you telling me the Raptors didn't know he was coming is so funny, man. Why would you not like be like, yo, Bob, like I'm coming, like, or like, yo, like, you know what I mean? JQ, I'm gonna be there.
No,
You
but I
know
was
what
just
mean?
like-
not saying nothing is weird, man. I'm sorry.
I was just
it's
like
weird.
watching. I was watching his body language the whole night. It's like like Scotty drives to the basket, draws a foul. Like is Masai gonna stand up and start clapping? But Masai was pure, like just no emotions, no reactions.
Well, he's not working with the team anymore. you
I
what
know,
mean?
but
So
that
what
gives
what
you the
want?
right to clap. Like you should cheer, man. Like Masai, you a Raps fan or what, man?
Uh,
Masai's just like us, man. He's just a Raps fan now. man.
No, Masai was there. Larry Tannenbaum was there. I mean, obviously, it's like Raptors playing Miami around Christmas. It's like kind of nice, Even seeing the Raptors employees like in the last Raptors home game because they were traveling after the Celtics game to go to Brooklyn and then eventually to Miami. Everyone just packed huge bags, like 3 carry-ons. I'm like, yo, you guys are definitely gonna enjoy this holidays in Miami.
That's
man.
hilarious, man.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. For Masai, like, it's great to see him. It was weird that he just popped out like that. I wish he had done an interview or something. You think it would have been awkward for Masai to pop on Sportsnet? Just to be like, hey, man,
Yeah,
we're the
yeah.
network that we're part of the network that let you go. But
Well, Masai,
you want to do an
you already
interview with
know.
Danielle
Like,
this show?
who did Masai go on? Like Kelly Clarkson or something?
He
Like
did,
yeah. He's been on these big like talk shows in the U.S.
You don't
I
think
feel
Kelly
like,
Clarkson grilled him on why he signed Jakob Poeltl for extension?
I just think, I think Masai's like first big interview. He'll make sure it's a big deal,
Yeah.
Like he's not gonna do no like sideline interview with.
Well, you're not
with
gonna do
Danielle.
hello?
Hey man, I heard we put a bid in, man. Yeah.
We put a little bit in.
Yeah, we
no
offered
response.
a generous donation to Giants of Africa, right?
I mean, I think for Masai, like if he could look at the interview we did with Fred and the interview we
Yeah.
did with
First of
Bobby,
all, Masai's
the
not
one we did
looking
with
at
Serge.
those.
Yo, Masai's unemployed. What do you mean he can't listen to a podcast while unemployed?
Masai, I bet you
What's he
Masai's
doing?
never listened to a pod, man. Yeah.
Bro, Masai, pop on some headphones. I actually never see Masai with headphones. That's actually weird to think about.
Yeah,
now.
I feel
Of
like he
all the
raw
million
dogs
times I've
like
seen this guy.
all his workouts and like all that shit. I mean, I guess
he's
Tim.
definitely a guy who just blasts the thing off his phone speaker.
Yeah, I guess we could ask Tim Chung. Yeah. Tim Chung's been in the war room.
Yeah, Tim Chuck's been in the war room with Memphis, dog.
Holy crap!
Thanks for the birthday wishes, Tim.
Oh my god.
Hopefully Memphis is treating you.
But yeah, hey, who knows? Like maybe Toronto, Miami, a little 7-8 play-in game or something. And
Oh.
you got Masai screaming like Dr. DeRozan.
Yo, Masai being a Raptors hater would be such a cool rebrand.
Masai's just like brick.
Masai's like, the Raptors don't have it.
Yo, that'd be so sick.
Masai goes to the podium before the playing game. Fuck Toronto.
Yeah, that'd be so sick, man. He
That
just
would be
becomes a
amazing.
villain. Oh my god. Man.
Yo, oh my god. Honestly, my heart couldn't handle that, man. I love Masai almost more than most Raptors themselves. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? So,
yeah. So, hopefully Masai finds a new job. Still thinks
yeah.
I still think he'll end up in Dallas. Yeah.
Yeah?
That's my
But you know what?
prediction.
What about my theory about Miami? Because Sleepy Pat's kind of sleepy these days. You know what I mean? Like,
I don't know, you think Pat's letting that job go? Like,
bro, how old is Pat Riley? All due respect, you know what I mean? Like, hold
Pat's
on,
probably
hold on.
like 77. Yeah. He's celebrating his Jameson battle year.
Pat Riley's 80. With all due respect,
Okay,
they gotta
okay.
start planning for like who might,
Yeah.
you know.
Yo, man, leave Pat alone. He's just a kid.
He was just a kid.
Yo, he's 80, man. He's just a kid, man.
They're calling him Joey Beeps.
Oh my god. Yeah, but that's it.
No, but-
Raptors at Washington next.
Yep.
Surprisingly crazy busy schedule. I think they got 9 games in the next 13 days or
Yeah.
something.
Whoever made Adam Silver, bro. What are you trying to do?
Adam
with this
Silver
NBA
said they
schedule,
don't celebrate the holidays in Canada.
man? He's like, they don't got Christmas up there, man. Like,
Yeah,
what
no,
the hell, man?
No, honestly, this is like a hellish schedule, man.
No, how do they go from playing like 7 out of every 11 days now
Yeah.
to like they played a 5 games and 7 night schedule as well. Then they just like straight up didn't play basketball for a week after losing in the NBA Cup quarterfinals. By the way, they basically spent like half of their time in Miami now because Raptors, after losing the NBA Cup, like they could have straight up flew to Miami because their next game was in Miami. They actually chose to stay the weekend in Toronto that weekend, but then stayed in Miami an extra night after an off day. There was like 2 days in between the Miami game and the Milwaukee game, so they stayed an extra night in Miami. Now they're in Miami again. Like they're basically the Miami Raptors at this point, bro. They've probably been there more than the Heat. Like,
No, 9 games in 13 days is crazy,
Yeah.
man. Gene Lee or whoever, do something, man. Fix
yo,
the schedule.
also Masai showing up at his former coworker's place, bro. That's JR right now, man.
Yeah, no, JR. Legit. That's how I feel when I see JR in the chat.
The JR sitting courtside, man.
Yo, JR, we wish we could bring you on, man.
Yo, JR, bro. Merry Christmas, bro.
Yo,
you know what you get your titas and tito, man.
Yeah, what'd you get them, man? Some balut? Wait, do they eat that?
Yeah, they eat balut. Yeah, shouts to balut. Yo, balut is crazy, man. Yo, where's Karem, bro? JR, bro. That's so
Yo, JR wants to
aggressive.
fight. JR wanting to fight Karem is the funniest thing ever.
Yo, JR, I know you could take Karem, man. I know you could take Karem, bro.
Yo, this guy's
Yo,
so
Karem just entered the
jealous.
studio.
Yo,
Oh my god.
Karem, don't pop on,
I'm
bro. I'll
terrified,
report
bro.
you to Centennial.
Yo,
man.
Karem, come on for one free.
No, dude, yeah, come on
free
for
thought,
one
man.
frame and then just drop.
Yeah.
All right. Let's take a little break. Sometimes you get stressed. Will.
Oh, you know what? Life can get a little stressful. Raptors, honestly, they've been an up and down schedule this season, so it's been hard to sort of predict and sort of roll with this team game to game. Of course, we're here through the ups and downs, and especially for the holiday season too, that can be a little stressful. And look, life doesn't have to be that stressful. You know what I mean? Coors Light delivers mountain cold refreshment, and for you guys to enjoy Coors Light over the holidays, you know what I mean? Like it's great to spend with family. We had a lot of Chinese food over the, it's just for us, it's just food, but you know what I mean? We have a lot of Chinese food, strong flavors. You want something to sort of cool you down, and of course with Coors Light, you put that Coors Light in the fridge before the start of your meal. When you get ready, you pull it out. You see that the mountain is turned blue. That's how you know. That's how you know that it's time. And of course, when the holiday season heats up, why not make Coors Light the chill choice by grabbing a crisp, refreshing Coors Light? Find Coors Light near you. Visit CoorsLightShop.ca. Celebrate responsibly, and you must be of legal drinking age. Alex,
Yeah.
I know you're going to be spending Christmas watching the NBA. I think so, right?
Yes.
Is that true? Are the rumors
I
true?
gotta get some last minute Christmas shopping done today, so
Oh, word? Yeah, same.
I'm gonna brave the Eaton Center.
What are you getting, man?
I need
Some
to.
Pokemon cards?
No, I'm already done for my nephews. I have something for you and Jerome.
Oh, really? We're doing gifts? Okay, shit. I gotta buy something.
No, you're good, man. You're good. Don't worry, I'm regifting stuff that I bought for myself.
Oh, okay, sick. That's how I ended up with Prestos.
Hitch T-shirt.
Oh,
No, I'm keeping
fire.
that one.
I get you.
Yeah, I gotta buy some
get
gift
you a
cards
Sana shirt, man.
for my parents, even though we're not on good terms right now. But it's fine.
Wait, you and your parents aren't on good terms?
No, we're great. Yeah.
Yo, you're 41, bro. How could you be on bad terms with your parents, man?
You can fight with your parents at any time.
This guy
Yeah.
Tony Soprano right now. what did Olivia do now, man? Goodness, man. Are you and Janice good?
No, we're gonna be watching. I'm gonna be watching Hoop and then heading over to my sister's.
Sick.
In the evening. But Christmas Day scheduled tomorrow. Looking nice, man. Open up with a little Cavs Knicks at Madison Square Garden, and I wanna say, people have been panicking about the Cavs because they haven't been the same team as they were the last two like regular seasons and stuff, and all this talk about let's trade Garland, they need to get out of the second apron and stuff. Like, can we chill, man? Like, it's been they've struggled for like half a season. Like what happened to just letting a team figure it out, man?
No, but this is the thing. When you make this like the steady climb like the Cavs have made for the last like 3-4 years, you've done everything you need to do in a regular season. Now it's just about making the next jump in the playoffs. When you take a step back in that, it feels terrible, man. Like,
But
people are like, "Yo, we hate Kenny Atkinson." This guy just won Coach of the Year, but
I
they
know.
hate him now.
I've been hearing that. They're like, he's on the hot seat. Like, what's going on? Like,
Bro,
can
they're
we
down
just
bad for Ty Jerome. Like, come on, man.
can we just let this team like just figure it out? Like they're still above 500. They've obviously not performed to expectations, but
Hey,
like
this-
we gotta stop freaking out after 30 games. Like,
well, I think some of it obviously is definitely injury related. Like the Cavs have been one of the
Sure.
most banged up teams. The other part with the Cavs, and I know this from watching the Raptors play them, but also watching them in other instances,
yeah,
it's also the way you lose. The Cavs, when they lose, you're just like, this is a soft as hell team.
yeah.
Like,
We
they're
gotta
just,
let them figure it out, man. Like, it's just
how do you figure out softness, man?
I don't know, man. Yeah, ask Darko.
No, come on, man. No, Darko, tough guy, man. You could tell, man. But like, I think
Yeah.
with the Cavs, it's just like, they've had a lot of injuries. Lonzo Ball has not been close to replacing Ty Jerome. Ty Jerome was like a 6th man of the year candidate last year. Like, he was really good for them. And like for this team, like they just have not played well. I think there's probably going to be some trades. I mean, this is too expensive of a team to be this mid of a team. Like, they're the most expensive team in the league. You would never know it. But I mean, yeah, just based on what they did last year, they're in the classic annual Knicks Christmas game, and I think the Knicks will roll them. But I'm not gonna lie, I will tap into this because by 12 o'clock I'm kind of bored and I want to watch something. But I might this might be one of those games where I tap out at halftime because I think the Knicks are just gonna wash them.
No, I got the Cavs upsetting them tomorrow. Take the
Okay.
Cavs, guys.
That's crazy.
Wait,
Hey, this
go
is
get
the
them.
game. This is the game of the afternoon, though. Spurs
Oh, man.
Thunder. Prime time,
Spurs Thunder.
2:30?
I just watched that last night. they gave us a little preview,
They're gonna do it again.
little home and home. Nah, bro. Spurs Thunder is the next game.
Fire.
Man, I'm buying all the stock on Spurs Island. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, man, I think that's the Thunder's kryptonite right there, man. The Thunder seem
Ooh.
so flustered when they play the Spurs, man.
Yeah. I love this. So this will be in OKC. By the way, did you see last night? Wemby unveiled a new post-game celebration
Yeah,
for
he
the
did a little
Spurs.
clap with the Jackals or whatever. Wemby, I just backed you as a cool guy last week. Don't go back to being lame.
Wait, but you don't like this? So this is like like
What is this, some soccer shit?
No,
Like,
Iceland did this for the first time, where I believe like in the Euros when they had
Yeah.
a nice little run. Shouts to Iceland, where they would like hit the drum twice and everyone's got to do the clap together and then they, make a big clap at the end. It's cool, man. They do this a lot at soccer games.
Well, I'm just saying.
I like it. Personally,
don't
I
do that,
like it as
Don't
a
do
soccer
that on
fan.
like a December 23rd regular season game. What are
No,
you
but
doing?
when they beat the Thunder and they celebrate on the, you know what I mean? Like that's kind of
No,
cool.
but now you're giving them like bulletin board material, man.
They should have bulletin board. They just lost in the NBA Cup. Wemby's like, I'm the bulletin board, man. I'll put whatever you want on there. I hate Chet. I hate your whole team. You guys are foul grifters. We play ethical basketball. Like that board is full.
The Spurs have a squad, man. They got freaking Julian Champagny out here, like doing things in the fourth. Like, what's going on, man?
Not
They're
gonna lie,
so
I
deep.
didn't think Julian Champagny was where you're gonna go with this one, but
No,
yes,
but
they do have Julian Champagny.
Of course they have Dylan Harper. Like,
Of course.
Castle's amazing.
Yep.
Even Keldon Johnson was really good last night.
Big body.
Like, man, they have a squad, and of course you got Wemby there, and that's the X factor right there. Like,
Yo, he's coming off the bench still, man.
I know, but he's the final boss. Like,
Yeah.
like I see him sizing up Caruso on the perimeter, and I'm like, wow, I'm so glad Caruso is finally getting humbled after doing karate chops around the league the last 2 years
Bro,
on
he's
every
been
player.
physically, he's been assaulting people, man.
Yeah,
Him
no,
and
he
Dort.
can't. He can't even touch Wemby.
No good.
So I mean, man, if Spurs go in there and sweep this, home and home tomorrow, like, we're gonna have some conversations on whether the Spurs are gonna win 74 games.
Bro,
man.
and by the way, the Thunder are sliding right now, man. The Thunder, I mean, whatever. You could afford a slide when you start 24-1.
Yeah,
They've lost 3 of the last 4 games.
Well,
I think.
this is why I always thought like the 73 wins was like a ridiculous conversation.
They're
Because
just-
like
yeah.
you lose like 3 out of 4, and suddenly you're out of that conversation.
I think for them it's not healthy to try to chase 73-9, man. That's just, I mean, it didn't work out for the Warriors. I'll say that much. It burned them out all regular season, and then playoff time they were like definitely not as good as they were in the regular season. I mean, it's historic. You definitely want to be up there. Part of your ego wants to do it, but I think for OKC, like, obviously Shea's still doing his thing, but like outside of that, I think Jalen Williams has been struggling since coming back from injury. He's been very inconsistent the times I watch OKC. And then that's where you like really look at it, you're like, how many creators do they have? Really, like, they have obviously Shea, they should have Jalen Williams, and then their third creator should be their defense getting out in transition and getting you a ton of transition points. Right now, I don't know, maybe teams are doing a little bit better job in terms of handling the pressure, and maybe referees are starting to call more fouls and stopping their opportunities to sort of assault people and get fast break chances. But like, when you watch them, a lot of their games are really gummy. Like, I watched their game against Minnesota, they lost that one as well. Like, bro, their end of the game offense was just give the ball to Shea and just let him dribble up and shoot him. It's like, as good as Shea is, like, that's tough, man. That's some garbage like basketball that they were playing. So I don't know. I think their standards are starting to slide a little bit. Their momentum in the season kind of got like the air out of their season kind of got pinned by the Spurs beating them in the NBA Cup. So yeah, they kind of had to recover, But this will be a good chance to recover on Christmas.
Yeah. Hey, listen, they're still the favorites, but like, the best compliment I can give the Spurs is like they make the Thunder look ordinary, man.
Yo, they don't fear the Thunder, man.
No, and there's no
good.
fear factor there.
Yeah, but to be honest, who actually fears the Thunder? Because Minnesota didn't fear the Thunder. Going into that game, they said this is a must-win game for us, and then they actually did it. Like,
no, I don't think the Thunder are like this, like, crazy intimidating team. They're just efficient and really good.
Yeah,
right. Like, I guess the fear is just in their efficiency, but I've been rooting for the Thunder's downfall for years. So.
Oh, I know. You're thrilled.
Yeah. Next game. What the hell? Who scheduled this? Does 2006 schedule this? Mavs Warriors.
Yeah, Mavs Warriors is nasty.
Yeah, I'll be
business,
driving
man.
uptown. We got a little Cooper flag, a little AD against the Warriors. Draymond Green recently just like left a game because he got in a fight with Steve Kerr.
I can't support that. I'm
Draymond. So tired of the Warriors. The Warriors are like a TV show in like season 13 that should have been canceled.
No. This shit is nasty, man. Like, it's we've seen all of it by now. Okay, Steph's the hero.
Yeah.
Draymond's the wild card. Jimmy Butler's the new guy.
Yeah, Kuminga's not happy.
Yeah. Kuminga's not there. You know what I mean?
Pods sucks. Yeah, he's underperforming.
Pods thinks he's Luka Doncic somehow. I think he actually has quotes out there where he's like, I could do every move Luka can do. I'm like, bro, relax. You're literally a role player. Like, what?
Yeah.
Pods is he's just like me for real. I'm like, no, he's not, man. He's not like you. So, no, I mean, but yeah, this is for the star power, I think, I suppose.
Hey, Flag's been hooping.
Cooper's been playing great recently.
Yeah.
The Mavs have actually been playing a lot better. They've been winning games as well. I mean, they just beat the Nuggets last night. So, like, yeah, man, salute Cooper. I think now that he's not playing point guard, shouts to Ryan Nembhard stepping up. Maybe another interview, maybe for the Nembhard family on Hello this summer. Maybe.
How many Nembhards are there? Is there a third one?
There's only 2 Nembhards. Well, there's also Claude, the original. Shouts to
Claude
Nembhard.
Shouts to the OG, man. Yeah.
But yeah, no, the two of us, maybe we do a little 2-on-2. Me and you versus Ryan Nembhard and Andrew Nembhard. You know what I mean?
I ain't trying to hear these plans on Christmas Eve. Just shut up and preview this game.
I don't know, man. This is gonna be a nasty watch. But I mean, it's Steph Curry and Cooper Flag. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Okay, Adam. Okay, Stan Van Gundy.
No, that was
Don't you just love basketball?
Hey, I'm Mr. Adam Silver, man. I'm your biggest fan. I'm Fan Van Gundy. Man. I'm literally Stan Van Gundy.
Yo, he literally is Stan, man. Get out of here.
I couldn't believe his commentary. His commentary was so good, man.
The Van Gundys are too powerful, man. We got Stan doing propaganda, and we got Jeff Van Gundy booting CP3 out of the league.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. This is how you know CP's washed because he couldn't even out like mock like Jeff.
No, Jeff Van Gundy. No, it feels racist. Is all I'm saying.
No, but
man.
like
It feels racist.
honestly,
Yeah.
Chris Paul has done so much for the Clippers organization. He's really responsible. Him, Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, Doc Rivers are like responsible for turning that team from a joke to being a good team, which ultimately became a joke, but still a good team. And he did all that hard work. He literally stood in there for like the whole Donald Sterling era. Like he had to like be the face of that. He hit a game winner against the reigning champion Spurs in a game 7. And now a decade later, he can't even outlast Jeff Van Gundy, bro. Like Jeff Van Gundy was on ESPN this whole time, and I can't believe they sided with Jeff over Chris Paul, man.
I gotta know which game Stan's doing tomorrow, man. So I can
Do you
put
think Stan
that
ever
up.
does Jeff's games? He's like, the Clippers defense is
Don't
so
you just
good.
love Adam Silver?
Don't you just love Steve Ballmer for employing my brother?
Oh my god! All right, next one. We got the Rockets against the Lakers. Yeah, sure. Luka's questionable, so
Yeah,
we'll
two
see.
struggling teams right now, man.
Yeah, Rockets been on a bit of a they've been
They
on a
just
bit
got
of a
washed
slump.
by the Clippers, man.
Yeah, they've been on a bit of a slump. Lakers, I mean, yeah, they got blown up by Phoenix last night.
Yeah, like
More Dylan Brooks. Yeah,
Oh man.
yeah,
Can Dylan Brooks get traded back to the Rockets in time for this game? I want every Dylan Brooks versus LeBron interaction is like a must see.
Man, Dylan should go to the Lakers and team up with LeBron, man. Yeah.
Ooh,
That's
you know
what
what?
I
That's what
wanna
Kobe used to do, right? Kobe used to like
Kobe and
bring-
like Matt Barnes.
yeah, Matt Barnes, Ron Artest, like everyone who guarded Kobe well, eventually he recruited them to the team.
Yeah.
But I can't imagine. I think
I
Dylan
don't know,
Brooks'
man.
hate for
LeBron
is so
turning
genuine.
42, man. No more recruiting.
How old is LeBron, man?
you,
Hold on.
you hear LeBron's been complaining about having to play on Christmas Day and stuff?
Yeah, LeBron's 40, bro. Once you turn 40, all you do is complain, man.
LeBron's played probably
at
on
the spot.
Christmas. No, LeBron's probably played on Christmas since he was like 22, bro. Like,
Yeah. No,
like, I
LeBron
don't
never
think
spends
he's-
Christmas like with
Yeah.
with the whole day with his family. It's impossible.
Like that's insane. Well, at least he gets to bring his son with him now, because LeBron's on the team.
Oh yeah,
so,
right.
Yeah. All
I
right,
don't know.
last
This
game.
should be a good game on paper, but it
Yeah.
might not be. And also,
Yeah.
Luka. I mean, Luka. Obviously, he had a really strong start to the season, the fitness and everything.
Yeah.
Lately, Luka has been a nasty watch, bro. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
like when
yeah,
Luka
yeah.
struggles, it's nasty to watch. I'm
Well,
sorry.
this
It
will
just is.
center around. I guess they'll do a little, KD versus LeBron type thing. So.
Oh yeah, little KD versus LeBron. Sure, do you think
Yeah.
KD's gonna shower for this game? That's
Oh,
my number
God.
one question every time
Oh,
I see
God,
KD.
man,
Is like,
that's
did you
insane.
shower?
That's insane, man. Last game of the evening. Ooh, this is a good one, man. Wolves, Nuggets. Quietly a really good rivalry.
Yeah,
Going back a couple of years here.
sure.
Man, you know what? I'm buying some Wolves stock, man. I like the Wolves, man.
Yo, Wolves are a really good underdog.
Back to
team.
back conference finals appearances. Like, I like the team that they have. They definitely need like one more guard or something. But like,
for sure. Yeah.
I like that team, and even
But-
Julius Randle, I feel like he'll still give you 2 bonehead plays a game, but like
Per quarter.
yeah, but he's like I don't know, he's been good. Like I'm a big believer in Ant.
Yeah.
They bring a lot
I'm
of
a
guys.
big believer in Ed. It's crazy. Who doesn't believe in Ed?
Hey guys, I don't know if you know, but he's a good player, man.
This guy believes in Ed and Wemby. Congratulations. I'm a big believer in Ed. It's crazy.
Yo, you know guys that I believe in? Wemby, Jokic, and Ant.
Wow. His eye for talent is incredible.
Oh,
I believe in Ed. It's so
Yo,
good.
don't try this at home. No, but like even last week, I'm like, yo, dog, Bones Highland.
Yeah, Bones Highland.
is,
He's
is
been
out
busy,
here
man.
from Bones Highland of the Ball Don't Stop
I
run.
was gonna say when the
Is-
last time we
is-
saw Bones Highland was in
Yeah.
Toronto at TMU.
You know what I like about Ant though? Like
Yeah,
for
what's up?
real,
What do you like about this guy, man? I've never heard of him.
leadership, man. Like
Yeah.
I always hear him talk up these guys. Like
Yeah,
the
yeah.
way he talks up Bones, like you can't tell me that doesn't make a difference when
For
the top
sure.
guy on your team
Oh, yeah.
is backing you like that, hyping you up. Like we never see LeBron do that.
Yeah,
Like
well,
LeBron throws his guys under the bus.
LeBron
Yeah.
gets a little pissy, which is absolutely
Yeah,
true.
no, but Ant's always done that. Even when Kat was there, even though that dynamic
Bro,
was
he
weird.
backs Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, he backs Rudy. Like I don't know, man. That team, I love that team. I love Nas Reed. Jaden McDaniels always
Bro,
looks like
He
Jaden
has that
McDaniels
quote
always.
about Jaden McDaniels. Remember, he's like, "Yo, they got
Yeah.
KD, but we got Jaden McDaniels." Like,
Yeah, that's
yeah,
like
yeah.
you saying, I'll take J.R. Manitat over anybody. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Make me awkward. Make me choose between JR and Kareem is crazy.
No, but Jaden always looked like he just got high and he's like, "Yo, where am I right now?" But then it'll be like amazing.
Bro, the funny thing about Jay McDaniels is like excellent 3-and-D guy. Sometimes he gets his own buckets, and then once in a while he'll just punch a guy.
Yeah.
Like he is such
Sometimes
a
your
weird
own guy. Did he
Yeah,
fight
he's-
Rudy
yeah,
Gobert?
No, he punched like Kyle Anderson or something.
Yeah.
He's like, man, get out of here, man.
I'm just saying, man. Like man, the
Yeah,
Wolves are such an interesting team to me because like I feel like
Yeah.
they are a tier below
Mm-hmm.
the top teams, but like I don't know, they just need like one more guy or something.
No, okay. So they're a really good underdog. So like they defend teams really well. They obviously have some real skill sets. I mean, they've upset the Lakers. They've upset the Nuggets in recent years. It's a question as to like how much creation, and you're absolutely right in terms of like needing another guard to sort of make that offense a little bit more dynamic. But their 7-man rotation is really, really strong.
Yeah.
Mike Conley still gets in there once in a while, and I'm like, damn, bro, this guy's like older.
But
than Kyle
Conley
Lowry,
is like
and
a
he's still,
Conley's like a 15-minute guy now. or
No,
something.
Conley is guard Al Horford. Like that's
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like
yeah.
Al Horford should be in there for a solid 15 minutes. You're like, damn, look at
Yeah.
Al Horford, and then you're like, all right, man, I'm tired of this. You know what I mean? Like he's like a Garrett Temple who can still hoop, basically. And then I think for Ant, my hot take is has Ant got the Marty Supreme jacket yet? Because he's Marty Supreme with the NBA.
See, my Marty Supreme was CP, so I want to hear about your theory of Ant being Marty Supreme. You didn't come prepared.
No, I have a joke about the CP, but it's so mean about this. I'm not
Okay,
gonna
don't do it,
give
man.
it. No,
Guys
but
getting spanked by JVG.
so yeah, Marty Supreme getting spanked by no Jeff Van Gundy. Mr. Wonderful not getting him. Spoiler alert, go watch.
Yeah, go watch Marty Supreme out in theaters tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. On Christmas, guys. So you know what I mean. If you lonely Holly, you know what I mean. Like when you look at this NBA schedule, when it's Mavericks, the Warriors, like that's the perfect time to see Marty Supreme. Man.
No, perfect time for Marty Supreme. Go tomorrow at like 10 in the morning, man, before this
That's
whole
insane.
NBA slate starts.
10 a.m. on Christmas Day.
Man,
Yo,
I might give you my top 5 favorite like times during the week to go watch movies. I'll drop that for you on Friday. Yeah.
Okay.
10 a.m. on a Thursday is beautiful, man.
10 a.m. on a Thursday. I didn't even know the theater was open,
if
man.
you can afford it, yeah. If you can
Bro,
afford
it's just
if
you
have the
in
time.
is it just you in the theater by yourself? Like, is there anyone
It's
else
just
there?
me and my box of milk duds, man. Yeah.
That's insane.
All I got in this world is me and my milk duds, man.
All I got in this life of mine is me and my milk duds. Yo, that's such a great visual. Just you sitting in the theater by yourself at 10 a.m. eating milk duds. So
Yeah,
you tell me
man.
if we don't pod at 11, you
Yeah.
are in the theater watching. You know
Dog,
what? That's
I'm
actually sick.
going to watch a movie tonight by myself, man. I'm so excited.
Oh man, lonely holidays, man.
No, I've gone through the holidays are here and it's about to be done. I'm excited, man.
Oh, sorry. I thought that was an ad read. Sorry. When
Oh, my
someone
bad.
says the
No,
holidays are here, I thought they're gonna talk
No,
about
next up is Lonely New Year's Eve, man, because I don't really celebrate New Year's Eve.
No, New Year's Eve's trash, man. New Year's Eve's definitely trash.
Yeah.
Raptors, by the way, playing that night as well. So I'll
Oh
look into
yeah, I
some
might
tickets
buy
for you.
myself a ticket for one
No.
to the Nuggets.
I gotta look into some tickets, but no. Okay, so the Anna's Marty Supreme hot take is number one. Both guys irrational about how well they play ping pong. Okay, we saw that. with Ant.
Yeah. Oh yeah, damn, nice.
Okay.
Nice.
Number two is just like the ultimate confidence, which sometimes leads you to doing good things, and sometimes it makes you kind of a dick. You know what I mean? Like that's just
That's
kinda
why I
what
said
comes
Marty
with the
Supreme was Chris
territory.
Paul.
Well, the Chris Paul point I will give, and this is mean, but there's a plot line in Marty Supreme. I'm not gonna spoil it, where he's breaking up a happy marriage.
Oh my god, man! Come on, man. Come on, man.
So point for CP, but
Come on, man. CP cannot win, man.
no, bro, this guy's actually gonna go.
Am I the only person who likes Chris Paul? Like,
Yes.
where
man.
are all my CP lovers at in the chat, man?
That's insane. We want to clarify that's Chris Paul, but
Yeah.
no, I'm just saying
Come on.
that sounds like a spoiler. That's not a spoiler necessarily. Okay.
Don't get Will riled up, man. We'll be yelling at fans and shit.
No, but like I think for yeah, I mean, no, I mean he's got the ultimate confidence. He got the swag. I think that's really important as in a leader. From his leadership perspective, like he really doesn't throw guys under the bus, and I like that because sometimes you're like, especially when you're young, like you could
Yeah.
look at it like, oh man, I'm gonna no help, nothing. But it's like, yo, when you're young, like you're usually drafted to a bad team, especially you're the first overall pick. Like you should be definitely on a bad team, right? It shouldn't be Cooper Flag, and it's like you should have to fight against the odds. Like I loved when LeBron rode to war with like Ira Newbold and like Anderson Varejao. You know what I mean? Like Sasha Pavlovich. Like
Yeah.
that's part of your journey is that you succeeded despite this, or like Allen Iverson going to war with like Eric Snow for like a decade. It's like that's part of it. And has never complained once about his teammates. I love that about him. You know what I mean? And he's just got to make these guys as good as possible. It's not easy, but yo,
Man,
Marshall's got a Chris Paul jersey.
Man, Marshall got a lot of things, man. I can't. Yeah, I was gonna make a joke, but there's certain things I'm not allowed to say on air anymore because of Marshall. So
That's right.
No. So
What?
I'm trying to think of like the Wolves. Can they make a trade for like a Drew Holiday? Probably not.
Ooh. I think they needed a little bit more offensive creation than Drew Holiday.
Yo, you know
But
who
Drew
they
Holiday
should
would be
get?
nice.
You know who they should get?
IQ.
James Harden, man.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's been one of the trades out there, right? It's like
Yo.
maybe they flip like Gobert for. I mean, I don't really see why
I
the
want
Clippers would be getting
Gobert.
Gobert.
I feel like
or
they
anything.
need Gobert though.
Yeah.
You're not gonna realize what you're missing with Gobert until he's gone, man. Also, his bald head cracks me up every time I see him.
No, he legit looks like a henchman now. It's crazy.
Like, why are you bald?
He legit looks like he's gonna do something. Like I don't know. Man.
Yo, I'm just saying, if the Wolves add a guard like that, then we're talking, man.
Yeah, but like what the thing is, like I would love for them to magically add this guard without having to give anything up.
No,
the big
for
thing
sure.
for them is they made that trade 2 years ago now for the 8th pick, and then they used that on Rob Dillingham, who was supposed to be the secondary creator for them.
Yeah,
But Rob is like he's just
he
an
hasn't
interesting guy.
developed yet to that.
No, but he's also really small. That's the thing. Like he
Yeah,
was very
yeah.
dynamic. Him and Reed Shepherd were like the two Kentucky guards that year, and he's very skilled and everything. But like the fact that Bones Highland is the same player profile, and he just walked in off the street and snatched the chain, like
Yeah,
that says a lot about the 8th overall pick. That's basically Jameson Battle coming in and snatching Grady's chain.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It's
No,
like,
I got my eye on the Wolves, man. They're a very interesting team to me. So
yeah.
I hope they get Harden, man. I hope they get Harden. I think that'd be a sick move. Yeah.
Yeah, Marshall says, "Oh my god." Don't worry, Marshall. We know where we stand. Stay on that side, okay? That mainland side, bro.
All right, that's it. Send in your questions for the banter pod info StevenLeBron.com
Hey.
for a chance to win free merch. We'll be here. Yeah, we'll be here on Friday, man. So
Wait, hold on, Alex. Before we go, actually, we did have a couple questions to get to, but first, a message from our beloved sponsor.
Oh shit.
This segment is presented by Table Fare and Social. Get your pregame bites and after-work drinks at Table. It's at a great location right across the street from Scotiabank Arena and just steps away from Union Station and the Metrolinx bus terminal. Will, what are we having at Table Fare and Social?
Well, they got one of our favorites in the city, Alouette.
Ooh,
And you, of course, you know Alouette. Incredible food.
The wedge salad?
The wedge salad, exactly. Imagine you're about to watch a Raptors game, you're about to watch a Leafs game, you're about to catch a concert at Scotiabank, and beforehand, we get together, get a couple of drinks at Alouette, get that salad. We're ready for anything, man.
Yeah, no. There's plenty of options at Table Fare and Social. This is your go-to spot.
next time you're off to a game, check out Table Fare and Social, a downtown food hall right across from the arena for some great pregame bites and drinks.
All right, Alex, we have a couple questions that we wanted to highlight from the chat before we dip, you know what I mean? First one, someone sent it 279, appreciate you, you know. I trade IQ Grady and a first for Morant, hashtag Darko. I'm just curious what the hashtag Darko is.
We gonna get Darko trending or what?
It's so funny, man. Why did you add the hashtag? What made you go with the hashtag?
That's an incredible hashtag.
Hashtag Darko? Darko didn't have nothing to do
No,
with
because
it.
wasn't Darko in Memphis with Ja? Yeah.
Oh, is that what that means?
Yeah, bro. You
That
know,
hashtag's representing a lot, okay.
you're not a ball knower?
No, I didn't know you. Okay. I
Wait,
didn't
what
do-
is this trade? Just Grady for Morant?
No, IQ Grady and a first
Oh.
for Morant. I don't think so. I don't think the Raptors are.
This
interested in
is my question with every trade proposal. Is like, why would the other team do it?
Wow, they're like, yo, man, we're just tired, man. I don't want to
There's
see Ja
re-
Morant no
there's-
more.
That they gotta get a better package than Ja, but Ja is a
Yeah.
damaged goods, you know.
That's fair. Yeah. I have never once heard the Raptors interested in Ja Morant, especially this season. So
Yeah.
yeah. Next one. Will you guys be going on any road trips this season? Enjoyed the coverage from LA/Atlanta last year. Yes, we will be going some road trips in the new year. Obviously, there was a chance maybe the NBA Cup, the Raptors made it to Vegas. Maybe would have made a little Vegas trip. But yeah, look for it in the new year. I definitely want to check out the Pistons game. I know that's been something I've been wanting to do is just like see what it looks like when Raptor fans all go to Detroit.
Yeah.
Pistons have been really good this year too. So it's like a good matchup to see anyway. Definitely want to check that out. We'll be at All Star as well.
Yeah, we're gonna invade. We're gonna invade Intuit Dome again. Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna be into it. Yeah.
Yeah, super excited. Yeah.
Tough year for the Clippers that have the All Star game, but whatever. That's the least of their worries right now. They got 18 different things they got to resolve before that point. By the way, I do agree with the Bill Simmons take, where they have to resolve whatever it was with the Pablo Torre and the Kawhi investigations
Before All-Star?
All-Star, because otherwise there'll be so many questions about it at All-Star weekend.
I don't even think so, man. Nobody cares anymore.
No, I think people should care. In fact, when I get there, and if that thing is not resolved, I will personally ask Adam Silver about the investigation. How
Oh
about
my
that?
god.
How about that? No, I'm a credentialed reporter. I want, on behalf of the Toronto Raptors, I would love to
You're
know
gonna have
what the
Stan Van
resolution
Gundy
is.
next to you being like, "You're doing a great job, Adam."
Stan Van Gundy's like, get this man out of here.
Yeah.
He's a podcaster.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have credentials.
He's like, "How could you question Adam, man? He's amazing."
Yo,
He's
honestly,
like Adam Silver, where amazing happens.
yo, Stan Van Gundy dropping to this level is crazy, man. I love Stan Van Gundy, man.
Holy.
But yeah, we'll definitely we love going on the road too. Alex bought Michael Jordan cologne and then never left the casino. I don't know what that even
What
means.
context is this, man? Wait, I'm just getting a personal attack.
What do you even talk about in this whole episode that,
Yeah, what the
that
hell?
has to
man?
pertain to this, man?
Holy.
You did buy Michael Jordan cologne.
Yes, I've worn Michael Jordan cologne even up until like last year.
What does it smell like, man?
It smells like success. Yeah, it smells like 6 for 6 in the final.
Yo, that's sick. It smells like
Yeah.
champagnes and cigars, bro.
Yeah, one of my resolutions. I mean, I think we did get asked what our New Year's resolutions are gonna be, but
Oh yeah, let's wait.
I haven't thought about it much. But I think not going to a casino, not gambling in 2026, I think is my resolution.
Dog, that's not gonna happen, man.
Why?
What about like gambling with friends? Like, what about like playing poker games and stuff?
No gambling.
Damn.
Gamble free 2026. Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, that's my.
That's a big one for you, man. Okay. I look to trade off IQ for a center only because it's also because I don't believe in playing the point guard position $20 million a year just because you can find impactful 6-footers at a discount. That's fair. I mean, there should be lots of good point guards out there. We did get Jamal, for example, at the 45th pick, but yeah, I don't know. This is, yeah, okay. I agree. I don't know why.
Someone said,
"Are
we?"
This got started.
Someone said, "Are we?" I think those are from last night, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
No,
Maybe
these are from
just maybe lay off the eggnog. Someone said, "Are we including the FanDuel app?" Yeah, no sports gambling, nothing for me.
Damn, bro.
No bet, not even like a friendly bet like me and
No,
you.
because I've seen you make some wild, wild predictions. Like I think, because we used to get like credits, so you would bet them like kind of arbitrarily. And one time you put $100 on Jakob Pertl to score the first basket.
Yeah, so here's the
I
story.
was crying.
We were at Sportsnet at the time, and you know we had a betting sponsor, and we get like whatever, I think like $100 like to start like a credit into our account, and yeah, I guess the understanding was, hey, maybe bet like $5 at a time, like you'll be able to talk about these bets. And yeah, that first day that I got the credit, you know, we went to the Raptors game, and I was like, you can bet on who scores the first basket.
Yeah.
And I took Jakob because Jakob had great odds. And I don't know if you remember,
Of
like
course, he had great odds,
I don't-
bro. Who
I don't-
runs the first play for Jakob
I don't want to
Pertl?
get suspended here, get in trouble, but
Yeah.
potentially I was like, yo, go talk to Schroeder pregame. Tell him to run pick and roll with the act.
I did not do that. I
Yeah.
wanna be absolutely
No,
clear,
this
I
was
did not
all.
do
This
that.
is all hypothetical.
This
This is all hypothetical.
man. I would
This is
never
all-
do that.
Or I
actually
was
would
like,
never do that.
or I was like, yo, pull up to the Darko presser and be like, what you think about opening the game with a Schroeder Yak pick and roll? Just like planting it subliminally in their head.
Honestly, it's not. Some of these things you should be able to bet on. Betting on first basket is so dumb.
And then I'm pretty sure they were playing the Phoenix Suns that night. And then Devin Booker scored the first basket, and I lost $100.
No, he crashed out. He crashed out.
I was betting like Mikal Bridges because he was still in the Suns at the
Oh
time.
yeah, you bet Mikal
I was betting
Bridges' first
Bridges
basket, dude.
over like 1.5 threes.
Yo, we watched
So-
the whole game just rooting against Mikal Bridges.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, what are you doing, man? Stop standing over there on the weak side.
Every time you drove the ball, you were struggling, man.
The funniest was when we got a credit for like DoorDash or something,
Yeah.
and they gave us like $120.
Yeah, they were like, "Yo, man, this is like a year-long sponsorship, so like, like we thought every month you would get $120."
Yeah, so I thought this was a monthly allowance,
Right,
not
right.
knowing that this was only a one-time thing.
Yeah.
So I think I like just blasted $120 of pasta.
Yo, this guy legit pulled up at Kano and bought like 4 pastas. This guy said quattro formaggi for me.
I was legit sampling pastas that night.
This guy just eating a ravioli here and there, like, and then they're like, "Yo, that's a one-time thing."
Yeah,
bro.
and then I went to my boss. I'm like, "Yeah, man, I blew it last night," and he was like, "Yo, that's all you get."
It's the whole budget. Yeah.
That's why I was so pissed doing those ads the whole year.
They're like, "Yeah, that."
Oh my
Shouts
god.
to DoorDash. Shouts to betting companies. Come call our number though.
Yeah.
Despite this whole segment that we just did right here.
Yeah. All right, man. We'll see you guys on Friday.
Really? Oh, we got more stuff, man.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay.
Let's take 3 more. Okay.
God,
JR
man,
says
Eden Center's getting packed, man.
we not doing gifts. Not about the exchange. It's about giving back. Man, JR, bro, come to Shing on tomorrow, man.
Better
see you
stop
in Shing
listening to
tomorrow,
Tory Lanez, man.
It's insane. Switch lanes, man. Coco says, "Will, I don't speak to my mom. It happens." I think this is the comment about beefing with your parents over 40. You know what? No judgments. You know what I mean? I don't know people's scenarios.
No, I mean one of my free thoughts for Friday was like, why are Chinese parents your biggest ops?
I think that's just it's not just the tagline for The Sopranos. Like, why are your parents your ops? First time I watched Sopranos, I had to turn it off on all the Livia Soprano scenes. I was like, man, I don't want to see this. Man.
Oh god.
Yeah. No, I
right.
mean, but I think growing up is like realizing that your parents are just regular people, and they're not like the people that you put on a pedestal, and being okay with that. You know what I mean? And taking it as they come, just like as you would take anybody in. Into your life.
I have other opinions about that, but yeah.
Okay. Fair enough. And then last question. You see that Darko comment BI told him to keep Battle in the game because Battle was hot. Awesome to hear that BI is doing that, but also Darko wanted to take Battle. So this is in the post game. They were asking him about Brandon Ingram. They're like, hey, man, Brandon's been a big addition to your team. And he's like, yeah, Brandon's been great. In fact, today, we were in the 4th quarter. I looked at Brandon. I'm like, yo, Brandon, get back in the game. And Brandon's like, nah, coach, Battle's cooking right now.
Damn,
so
man.
Brandon didn't even come in the 4th quarter last night. They didn't need him, obviously, because they were winning. But Brandon Ingram has directly influenced coaching on the Raptors multiple times now. The other instance was, Brandon, at the end of the game, he actually asked for a substitution because he's like, yo, when Collins with me, like, the big is coming over to double me because he's not going to shoot it. So why not put Mamu in instead? And Darko was like, okay, sure. And then he put Mamu on the strong side with them, and then there was no more help, and Brandon was able to play one-on-one. So, I mean, this is the one thing Darko always talks about in terms of, like, I will accept feedback from my players, but this is pretty direct feedback. Brandon's like, I want this. Darko's like, absolutely. I want it too. Battle, stay in the game.
Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. It's a collaborative effort, Yeah.
Fair enough. All right. Thanks for sticking through this. Alex, I appreciate you. Merry Christmas. Until I see you tomorrow. Thanks to all the chat for sending in questions and comments. Again, let's hang out again on Boxing Day. Little banter pod into a little Raptors Wizards. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, you're busy on Boxing Day.
It's Boxing Day, bro. What do I need to do on Boxing Day, man? Not me watching hoops, hanging out with you guys, chatting with friends. I think that's what we should all be doing on Christmas. So, love you guys. Appreciate it. Coach Roach comes in with 438 to 42 wins. Yo, Coach, we missed the whole segment, bro. We missed the whole segment, man. Come on, bro. I appreciate the comment.
Nick Richards.
Yeah, there you go. So, happy Christmas, everybody. And if you're not celebrating, just enjoy that time off with your family and friends. All right. Peace out.